Hello, and welcome to the Parenting Compass, the channel that helps parents navigate the ups and downs of raising children with confidence and compassion. My name is Jenny Lee, a psychology and empowerment specialist for youth, with over 10 years of experience helping families build stronger connections and foster positive behaviors. Today, we're diving into a challenge many parents face: how to discipline without yelling. If you've ever felt overwhelmed or found yourself raising your voice more than you'd like, you're not alone. Studies show that nearly 90% of parents admit to yelling at their children occasionally, and while it may seem effective in the moment, research reveals that yelling often backfires, leading to fear, resentment, and even lower self-esteem in children. But don't worry, in this video I'll share actionable, research-backed strategies to help you discipline effectively without raising your voice. Let's get started. The harmful impact of yelling. Before we dive into solutions, let's take a moment to understand why yelling isn't the best approach. According to a study published in the Journal of Child Development, frequent yelling can have similar effects on children as physical punishment. It can lead to increased aggression, anxiety, and behavioral problems. This is because yelling triggers the fight-or-flight response in children, making it harder for them to process what you're saying and learn from the experience. So while yelling might stop the behavior in the short term, it doesn't teach long-term lessons or promote healthy emotional regulation. Strategy 1. Understand the root cause. The first step to disciplining without yelling is understanding why your child is acting out. Every behavior has a reason behind it. Maybe they're hungry, tired, overwhelmed, or seeking attention. When we pause to identify the root cause, we can address it more effectively. Example: if your child throws a tantrum because they don't want to leave the playground, they may be upset about losing their fun time. Acknowledge their feelings by saying, "I know it's hard to leave when you're having so much fun." This shows empathy and helps them feel heard. Research insight. Dr. Daniel Siegel, author of The Whole Brain Child, emphasizes that connecting with your child emotionally before correcting their behavior leads to better outcomes. Strategy 2. Set clear expectations. Children thrive on structure and consistency. Clearly stating your expectations ahead of time can prevent many behavioral issues. How to do it? Use simple, direct language. "We're going to the grocery store, and I need you to stay close to the cart." Reinforce with visual aids for younger children, like chore charts or illustrated routines. Challenge. Parents may feel frustrated if their child doesn't immediately follow the rules. Remember, it takes repetition and patience for new habits to form. Strategy 3. Use positive reinforcement. Instead of focusing on what your child is doing wrong, catch them doing something right and praise them for it. Example: if your child shares a toy with their sibling, say, "I love how you're being so kind by sharing." This reinforces the behavior you want to see. Research insight. A study from the Journal of Positive Psychology found that children who received regular positive reinforcement showed improved emotional regulation and social skills. Potential objection: but what if I'm constantly praising them? Don't worry about overdoing it. Just make your praise specific and genuine. Instead of a generic "good job," try, "I noticed you cleaned up your toys without being asked. That was really responsible." Strategy 4. Implement natural consequences. Natural consequences are one of the most effective ways to teach accountability without yelling. How it works: if your child refuses to wear a jacket on a cold day, let them feel chilly for a few minutes. Experiencing the consequence helps them learn why the rule exists. Challenge. It can be hard to let your child face discomfort. Remind yourself that small struggles help them grow resilience and problem-solving skills. Strategy 5. Take a timeout for yourself. When you feel your temper rising, take a moment to step away and calm down. Example: say, "I need a moment to think about how to handle this." Use deep breathing or grounding techniques to center yourself before addressing the issue. Research insight. Studies show that children model their parents' emotional regulation. When you handle stress calmly, they learn to do the same. Strategy 6. Use restorative discipline. Instead of punishment, focus on repairing harm and teaching responsibility. How to do it? If siblings fight over a toy, have them work together to find a solution, like creating a schedule for sharing. This builds cooperation and empathy. Case study. In my work with families, I've seen this method transform sibling dynamics. One family I worked with used a peace corner, where children discussed their conflicts and found resolutions together. Over time, the children started resolving issues independently. Overcoming common challenges. What if I don't have time for these techniques? Start small. Choose one strategy to focus on this week and gradually incorporate more. What if my child doesn't respond? Change takes time. Be consistent and remember that every child learns at their own pace. Let's recap. 1. Understand the root cause of behavior. 2. Set clear expectations. 3. Use positive reinforcement. 4. Implement natural consequences. 5. Take a time out for yourself. 6. Focus on restorative discipline. Disciplining without yelling is about building trust, teaching responsibility, and fostering a positive parent-child relationship. It may take practice, but the results are worth it, both for your child's emotional well-being and your peace of mind. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Parenting Compass, and share it with other parents who might need support. Together, let's create a world where discipline builds connection, not conflict. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.